Hello and welcome to my rant. Let's talk bank auto loan legal actions. In 2007 I got an auto loan at City National Bank and Trust of Oklahoma. The branch manager lied on the documents once I signed them so I would bet the loan. I was not aware of the lie until in 2008 the bank sent a repo guy to repo the Jeep which was in the care of my wife at the time. The repo guy claimed the Jeep there was not the one the loan was for. The repo only happened because my wife was not making the payments when I was sending them home. I was an over-the-road truck driver at the time. She had gone against my wishes and let her brother borrow the Jeep and he drove it through a pond. The Jeep was still fixable but not running good. The repo guy asked me if it would make the trip to Tulsa and I told him it would not even make it to Miami. He went ahead and tried to drive it and it blew the motor. I called City National Bank the day the repo guy called me and made arrangements to catch up the loan and pay the fees incurred from the repo. The day I had arranged to make the payment on came around and I called City National Bank. They told me they had sold it the day before. In 2012 City National Bank sued me for what I owed at the time of the repo, the interest, and the court fees. I was never notified of a court date for this lawsuit, therefore I was not there and the judge ruled in their favor because they provided proof of me being aware of the court date. The proof was false however. Now I have a judgment against me and only found out about it on April 25 of 2013. The Jeep would have brought around as much as $7,000 if the repo guy had not tried to drive it to Tulsa. Therefore even the amount they sued me for is not a valid amount. The fact that City National Bank sold it the day before I called on the day that I had made arrangements with them to catch the loan up and pay the repo-related fees means I legally am not obligated to pay them anything and a judge would have ruled that way had I been able to defend myself against the bank. City National Bank does not care about the law apparently. I suggest that no one get an auto loan through them. As I was on the road when I called and was nowhere near somewhere I could get a fax, I was not able to get the agreement in writing however. I am now divorced and my ex-wife put that she was responsible for half of the auto loan as she co-signed for it. I rejected it and explained why to her attorney and the attorney was supposed to take it out but did not. The attorney did confirm that I was not responsible for anything left owed legally because of the circumstances. If I was responsible for anything it would only be half of what would have been left when the bank sold the Jeep if the repo guy had not blown the motor. In other words, take the remaining balance, add the interest to that and then the court fees.